Let's start to add a little context around this. This is really a place where you can do anything that you really feel like. We've done the accomplishment of creating a ceiling system, and now I just want to make sure that we can put it into context. So let's just go to the site and create a floor system, floor architectural. I'll use a rectangle, and I'll offset it a foot from the edge of the ceiling tile. I'm just going to put an offset in there, and then I'm just going to come and draw to the edges of the rectangle. And we're just using a generic floor. Pop back to the 3D view so we can see what we've got. It really looks like our ceiling system is kind of high with the aspect ratio of the room. So this is a chance to go back to Dynamo maybe and make some alterations. So in Dynamo, we set this, we gave ourselves some flexibility on the ceiling height. And I'm thinking, well, maybe 20 is too much. Let's change it to 15. And it says Dynamo. If you look down in the corner, Dynamo is not available in the current context. So this is a typical thing that happens. If I close this down, sometimes I need to go to a specific view. And in this case, it may be just to reinitialize the 3D view. This is kind of a quirky thing with the software. And let's see if we go back to Dynamo, if it'll be happy with that now. It's not. So let me close this off again. And let me do this. I'm going to delete this view. Actually, I'm going to change the view. I'm going to come back to the 3D view. And I'm going to hit right on this top corner to make sure it's an isometric view. I'll do zoom extents. Seems to be something stuck out there. This is just a matter of trying to get Dynamo to behave properly. You'll notice when we come back to it, still giving us problems. So I'm going to pause a minute and figure out exactly what's going on here. So I got it to behave properly now. The problem I had, and this, I don't know why this crops up, and I don't know why it's discussed more in the forum. But if I close mine down now, I had to actually recreate this 3D view. So I went to the 3D view, I right-clicked on it and deleted it, and then went up to the doghouse and double-clicked on it to make a new 3D view. So while we're here, remember I lowered the ceiling to 15 feet, and now we have this really strange thing going on that some of the tiles are coming up and some are just going down. And that's because, remember that mass subtraction that we did inside of Dynamo was based on that 19-foot ceiling height, or that 20-foot ceiling height, excuse me, where we're doing the math where we were actually subtracting, and I'm trying to find it here. Here it is in this code block. Remember, we're doing x minus 19. Remember, I just moved this down to 15 feet. So let's make this 14.5, let's say. And now we can go and look back at Dynamo, or excuse me, at Revit. I've got to close it off this way. It just won't behave properly. And now we've got our ceiling system behaving properly again. So we need to add a ceiling system now. I'm going to go back to the site. We'll do something similar. We'll go to architecture, roof, a roof by footprint, level 2. And let's make this a little thinner, make it a 9-foot generic. And let's actually make sure that it looks kind of attractive. I don't want a dark object. So by category, I'm going to make a new category up here. I'm going to create a new material. And right click to make it white roof. And under the appearance palette, I'm just going to take this and make this a much brighter surface. Okay. 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 Okay again. And now we're ready to start drawing that roof. This time we're going to make it overhang significantly. So I'm going to make it overhang, let's say 3 feet from the corners of the roof. I'm going to type in 3 and start drawing here. And complete that out. And we'll take a peek at it in the 3D view. and I made the mistake of giving it all a pitch. So let's quick and edit that. I don't know if I can select all of these and then turn off the define slope. And there we go. And now we have a flat roof. So let's go ahead and pick up kind of a view of our model. I'm going to go to wireframe here at the site so we can see through. And let's just say we're going to take a look from here at the building. So I'm going to go to view, grab my camera tool, and pull through here and see what we have. All right, so it looks good, except for obviously the error of my roof being at level 2. So one of the ways to do that is really to change our level 2 back to 15 feet. And we'll go to our new 3D view. And actually, let's just start to render this up. I'll do it realistically. And we'll do the things I like to do. We'll get rid of the edges. We'll add in some shadows. We'll get some sky background going. There we go. All right, and maybe that's not the most descriptive view. So let's go back to the site and let's take it from the other angle. So I'm just going to rotate the camera around here a little bit. Yeah, I'd like that a little better. All right, so now we're pretty close to having this cleared off. I'm going to just put some glass in and some windows. So I'll go back to, I guess I'll go to level 1 here. And we'll draw a few walls. Got a little spider wanting to crawl on me. Basic generic wall. And we're going to make this line with the finished face exterior so it doesn't overhang the slab. And we'll just come back here somewhere. Just kind of draw around this building. And let's put in some glass curtain wall. I think these walls were unconnected. I really need to connect them. Let me just reselect these here. Connect these to level 2. And then let's put in some glass. Exterior glazing. And I guess we can do the finished face exterior up to level 2. Oops. Okay, finish face exterior. Well, actually, that's kind of attractive that way, so let's try to do that. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. Okay, so now we have some glass sides on it. Perhaps we'll just delete this one to create some transparency. Okay, so that's the start. We'll make some adjustments to it to look at putting it together in a presentation sheet next.